Let's get a quick take on the announcement that Sarah Palin will join Donald Trump in speaking at the Western Conservative Summit here in Denver on July 1st. Patty Calhoun from Westward. Denver is going to be ground zero for the epic circus that will be Donald Trump and Sarah Palin speaking at the same event. Are you looking forward to it?
Oh, yes, we're looking forward to it. I mean, what an unbelievable event to cover. And for the Western Conservative Summit that shamelessly tried to drag Trump here, they succeeded. They're going to have a bigger crowd than ever before, both outside, I'm guessing, and inside. David
Kopel from the Independence Institute and DU Law School. Trump and Palin both come with undeniable popularity, but do you think that it also comes with a certain ability to turn off certain GOP voters when your headliners are Palin and Trump?
I think it makes it hard to take the event seriously when your headliners are people who themselves are not serious. And it makes it all the more harder when it's the Western Conservative Summit. Donald Trump is no conservative. He's a professional narcissist of changeable views. Sarah Palin is a conservative and a Christian, but this is conservative. This is Colorado Christian University, and to put up a guy like Donald Trump at a place that is supposed to promote the Christian virtues, and this guy is the opposite in all of his selfishness and malicious comments about so many people.
Eric Sonderman, political analyst. This event comes about 2.5 weeks before the Republican convention, so I imagine there's going to be a lot of attention. It's not just Trump and Palin, but we're pretty close to the convention. What do you think the coverage is going to be like?
Well, I think the coverage is going to be massive, both local coverage and national, international coverage. If Trump and Palin have a sense of humor, maybe they'll do their appearances in Hawaiian shirts. But I find it interesting that they picked, Colorado has always prided itself on being, quote, the most educated state. So we have the Donald Trump, Sarah Palin show coming to our most educated state. Trump is obviously doubling down here. I mean, he is, the typical thing for politicians to do is once they get the nomination is they tack to the center. Not Trump, given that he doesn't have any ideology, the center is wherever he says it is, but they also try to compensate for their perceived weaknesses. And Trump doesn't play that game. He doubles down on the perceived weaknesses. Color me very doubtful that Sarah Palin is going to help him get across the threshold he needs to get across in this state.
And Susan Green joins us from the ColoradoIndependent.com. Susan, Donald Trump, Sarah Palin arriving for an event in Denver. Is this a Democratic negative ad waiting to happen?
I think any event involving Sarah Palin is a Democratic event, ad waiting to happen. I wonder, because it's right before the 4th of July, it's the 1st through the 3rd, how many people will really be paying attention? And I also wonder to what extent Trump will actually get out in the heat, get out in the state and talk to people. I mean, he's not a big favorite in this state. He's done very little campaigning here. I'm curious to see what the support or lack thereof is.